You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Hello, you are now entering episode 309 of the Soul Forge podcast.
Welcome to the Soul Forge, a place of silent mystery, quiet contemplation, and outright mayhem. Join your host, Shawn Vanderloo, as he guides you through the adventures of living. Together, we'll talk about life and love, sex and dating, joy and heartache, memories and loss, and so much more. Don't worry, it's not nearly as pretentious as it sounds. Get ready for life, the universe, and everything on the Soul Forge.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the final episode of 2023. I'm your host, Shawn, and with me semi-regularly is...
Leah.
How are you?
Good, you?
I'm all right.
Good.
Yes. So, what we decided, because it's the last episode of the year, we're going to do a year in review kind of episode.
Yeah, what happened throughout the year, changes that happened, and
all that
where
kind of
we
good
are
stuff.
now. Yeah.
Where are we now?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's right. So, I guess the best way to handle this kind of episode is just to get right into it.
Yeah, let's
Wouldn't
do
you
it.
say?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's do it.
So yeah, the final episode of the year. The last few months have been pretty sporadic ever since I started my new route, but we'll get into that later.
Yes.
Okay, so January
2023.
Yes.
Do you remember where you are?
I remember where I was.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I do. I was with Melissa at the time.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I guess I assumed that, okay, well, this is it. This is my life partner, and everything's going to be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And was it?
Well, I'm with you now, so apparently not.
Well, okay.
But going back to January, I don't remember anything specific about January.
Okay, were you living together at the time?
We were living together.
Okay.
Yeah, we had moved in together mid-December.
Okay.
So
it was the beginning of that sort of honeymoon phase of living together.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought everything was okay. Do you remember anything about January? What were you doing?
For myself, not really. I was getting ready to go on a cruise, which happened in February, I believe it was, of 2023.
You went with our good friend Amanda?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
Yeah.
a Disney cruise?
A Disney cruise.
Is there any other kind?
Well, no, there is not.
I didn't think so.
No.
Okay. In February for me, Melissa had gone for a trip to Mexico with her mother and her twin sister, and I think some other various relatives. She had gone and left me in charge of the cat and the dog and the new house.
Right, that is correct.
Yes.
Now, hang on a second. I'm going to have a quick peek, because I'm not too sure that it was February of 2023 that Amanda and I went. I'm just going to double check here on my notes.
Do you think it was the previous year?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Are you being confused by all the trips and cruises you've been on?
I'm very confused. Very, very confused. Yes, it was February of 2022.
Aha.
And then I had just gotten off of a cruise in December 2022, which it was aboard the Disney Fantasy that I went with a friend.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay. So, got my facts straight.
All
So,
right.
in January of 2023, not doing a whole heck of a lot. And leading into February, again, not doing a whole heck of a lot. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, for me, Melissa left on Valentine's Day.
yeah.
And was gone for about a week. And I think in February is when I started collecting Hot Wheels. Yes.
Okay.
And I do remember that while she was in Mexico, I was enjoying being by myself and thinking, geez, if she just stayed in Mexico, I wouldn't be too sad. And,
Oh.
yeah. and then I realized that is not a good feeling. That is
No.
not how this is supposed to be.
No.
I wonder what's wrong. I don't know. I'm probably depressed. I'm going to collect Hot Wheels because every time I get depressed, I start collecting something new.
Excellent.
So Hot Wheels.
I should watch out for any new collections going on in your life, because that could be an indication that you are depressed.
You're darn tootin'.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, that was February, and I tried to just ignore those feelings because, well, I'd been interested in her since high school, and we had a house together. I figured, well, better make it work somehow.
Right.
Yeah. So then March rolled around,
Right.
and I had to take my stepdaughter Dakota to Milwaukee because she was supposed to be marrying her 90-day fiance, I guess you could call it.
Okay.
Yeah, they'd been in a relationship, a long-distance relationship for about 5 years. And they finally had enough, and Dakota packed up her life and made it down to Milwaukee. So I get back from Milwaukee, and Melissa was supposed to go, but she was sick, so she didn't go for that drive for that weekend.
Right, yes.
But when I got back, she said, "Oh, it's over now."
Okay.
I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Excellent.
She's like, "Well, this isn't exactly what I want."
Okay.
I'm like, "Okay, but you sold your house to buy this one for us." She's like, "Yeah, but that's fine." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Do you want to talk about it?" "No, not really. I've seen how these things go, and we're not as comfortable with each other as we should be, so that's it." I'm like, "Oh,
Okay.
okay then."
So just to update everyone, because I know you're super curious as to what I was doing in March, which was a whole lot of nothing.
You were doing nothing?
So, nothing.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Mainly, going out on the weekends with my best friend and yard sailing and living life and all that jazz. But other than that, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Not going on fancy dates
Nope.
and dancing and
Nope.
singing at the pub and
Nope.
karaoke?
No, probably playing Mario Kart on my Nintendo Switch. But other than that, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that was March for me, basically starting my Hot Wheels obsession. And
You moved in with Curtis?
no.
Oh, no.
No, I when I moved to the Sioux from Timmins
That's
in
right.
2022, I moved in with Curtis, brother Curtis,
Yeah.
and then moved in with Melissa, and then Melissa and I decided, well, I guess Melissa decided that this was over. I'm like, okay, I wasn't all that heartbroken, so I think that's when I realized, okay, this was not a thing. Yeah.
I think towards the in March, you also didn't you venture to Timmins?
That was April.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That was
I think that was mid-April. Went up to Timmins. What was I going there for?
So the end of March, actually, I had messaged you then and invited you to dinner.
Yes, you did.
I did.
That is true, and that was sometime in April that we had dinner.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
So
then
end of March or into April.
yes,
It was around that time.
yeah, because we'd known each other well since I got back to town.
Yeah.
Because your best friend Amanda and I were friends in high school.
Yes.
So we went yard sailing all summer of 2022.
Yes.
Yeah, so there was that. And you were on an episode where you talked about your play.
Yes.
Yep. So we'd known each other and we'd chatted from time to time.
Yep.
And then
I'd send you random messages.
yeah. And then we had dinner in April, and then I went up to Timmins. I can't remember what for, probably just to see my kid.
Yep. And I think you went to the Comic-Con.
Oh, yes, there was the Comic-Con, and I think it was around Easter, so I wanted to go see him because I was off. Yeah. That's right.
It was April 9th-ish, I think that's when you went.
Maybe,
around there.
somewhere around there. And then I decided, you know what, I'm never moving back to Timmins. Why don't I put my building up for sale? So I did. Yep. So that was April, and then...
And we also decided to start seeing each other.
Yes, after I got back, we decided that, hey, there might be something here. Let's see what's going on.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and I think we made it official on May the 3rd. Yes, May the 3rd we became official.
Yes.
That's right. So that was May. I didn't actually get out of the house with Melissa until June because that's when it sold.
Right.
I had moved my stuff into Brother Robin's house.
Yes.
Yes, so I was staying there while the house was being looked at and trying to be sold and all that good stuff. And you and I were hanging out a lot.
Yeah, I think you were spending some nights here too.
I might have spent a couple nights here.
Yeah.
There might have been a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I think it was May, you helped me clean out my stuff in the house. Yes, because there was the loft and all my stuff was up there, all my collectibles.
Yes. Yep.
And I was overwhelmed. And you helped me out.
I did. I helped you out. And we got some stuff done.
We did. We got a lot done.
We got a lot done,
Yes.
actually. Yep.
Yeah.
So we helped make that transition a little easier.
We certainly did.
Yeah.
Yeah. The house closed in June. Did anything exciting happen in June?
I don't think so.
Not really, eh?
Not really.
When did we go to Grand Rapids? Or the other place?
We went to Saginaw.
Saginaw, that's it.
Yeah, we went to Saginaw. That was either June or July because for August we went to, we just went and spent a night in Sudbury.
Oh, that's right.
For our birthday.
I remember, and everybody else agreed, that the summer went by so fast it was over before we knew it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't even know what we did this summer. I don't think we did much.
Not much. No.
I don't know what you did last summer.
I don't know what I did last summer either.
Yeah, no. So that was that. Yeah, we did do a couple trips here and there. A lot of yard sailing.
Yep, yard sailing.
There was that. Mostly just spending time together and getting to know each other.
Yeah.
Which was good. And it's still good.
It is.
Yes.
Still very good.
It is very good.
Yeah.
And in August, at the end of August, it was your birthday.
Yep.
5 days later, it was my birthday.
Yes.
A week later, we went to Florida in September.
Yes.
Because I'd never been to Florida.
That's right.
I'd never been to Disney World.
Yeah.
And so we went.
And it was hot.
It was so freaking humid. Oh, I couldn't believe how bad it was.
Yes.
And even all the locals said, oh, it wasn't this bad a couple of weeks ago, but now that you're here.
Right, of course. So we brought the sunshine with us.
Apparently we did. We got to hang out with Jarman and his wife, Jolie, a few times.
Yes.
So that was cool.
Yeah, and we got to do Disney and try some awesome food.
Yes.
We really enjoyed Epcot.
We did. And the food and wine tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very nice.
The Food and Wine Festival. Yep.
Yes, that's what it was.
We didn't taste any wine.
We didn't, actually. We just had a lot of food.
Yeah. Yeah. And anybody, I think that was probably the best part of our trip was the food and wine, going to the little stations and picking up a dish and trying it.
Yes. And of course, any listener who wants to know more can listen to an episode from a few months back called Our First Disney Vacation or something like that. So we detailed it quite extensively in that episode.
And what else happened while we were in Disney?
Oh, I think I proposed to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I did. And you said yes.
I did. I said yes.
I proposed in front of the Disney castle or whatever it was.
Yes.
Cinderella's castle.
Cinderella's castle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I had a little bit of concern that, hey, are we moving too fast? Because everybody always says, Shawn, you move too fast.
Yeah.
And you know what? I am a fount of optimism. I always have the best intentions and always think everything's going to work out the best. And even though everything always falls apart, I don't think it will this time.
I hope not.
Me too, because I don't want to do this again.
No, I don't either. No.
So even though we hadn't been together that long, I proposed because it felt right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you said yes because
I love you.
And it felt right?
And it felt right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. And then when we got back, we went to Charm Diamond Centers and a bunch of other places to look for rings, and we ordered from them, and it took 10.5 weeks to get here.
Yes.
And that was a saga all by itself.
Yes.
So we don't recommend Charm Diamond Centers.
No.
So that's what we spent October and November doing, waiting for the friggin' ring.
Waiting for my engagement ring to come. Yeah. Your ring is already here.
Oh, we got it that day.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very quick for that one.
So even though I proposed September 13th, we couldn't tell anybody for 10 weeks because we wanted a ring to show.
Yes, exactly.
So
yeah,
there we go. So did anything exciting happen in October?
I don't think so. Didn't we go to Saginaw again?
To get your wedding dress?
Yeah,
Yes.
we went wedding dress shopping.
Was that October? Probably, eh?
I think it was October, yep.
I think so.
Yep.
It's hard to keep track of this stuff.
I know, it's crazy. And especially when you're like going through this sort of review of the year, you're like, really? Did it happen then? That seems quick, and yeah, it doesn't seem right. But yes, I believe it was October.
Also in October, I started my new route.
Yes.
October 16th. So yeah, I think we went away the weekend before.
We did.
That's what it was. It was mid-October we went to get your dress. October 16th started the new routes, and they're killer.
Yeah. Apparently they are.
10,000 more steps on average every day per person. Everybody's walking around sore and exhausted and tired.
And when did we go for your wedding outfit?
That might have been November.
I think so.
We went to Moore's, the suit people.
Yes.
And got me some pants and a shirt and a vest and
A jacket.
a suit jacket, which cost almost as much as a mortgage payment because I didn't look at the price, but it was the most comfortable one.
Yes.
And so, yeah.
So your outfit, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whatever you identify as out there, Shawn is dressed way more expensive than the bride.
Yes, it's true. But very, very nice. It's a very slimming outfit that I have.
You look great.
Thank you. Yeah, when you bring it up and he showed me the price, I'm like, okay, let's put that on the credit card. I'm like, this is the suit I'm gonna get buried in. So
Stop.
for that price, yeah. But I guess it's made out of horsehair or something, so it fits you just perfect, and it's the most comfortable thing I've ever worn.
Well, there you go, and it should be.
For that price, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So then, I know, I'm cheap.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Frugal, cheap.
Whatever you want to say it still means the same thing.
Yeah. It's true. But sometimes I go extravagant and
Yeah,
splurge on
you definitely surprise me.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, that's speaking of, apparently if you spend over a certain amount, you get a gift card. So we have to go there and check that out.
Yeah, you're going to have to definitely find out about that.
Because I want to buy a fedora with the gift card.
Okay.
Because I always thought I had to be in my 70s or 80s to wear the fedora like an old man, but I'm saying, screw it. I'm just going to get the thing.
Can I do it in your 40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Sure.
I don't have enough confidence to bring back capes, but I can wear a fedora.
Alrighty.
So November, that was what we did. We got my suit.
And our ring finally, we were starting to make progress with a ring at that point.
Yes, that's right. Also in the end of November, I went up to Timmins to see my boy.
Yeah.
Because his birthday is December 6th, and I didn't have that week off, but I had the previous week off, so figured I'd go see him.
And you had a doctor's appointment.
Had a doctor's appointment, reduced my crazy pills from 10 milligrams to 5. So
how's that working out for you too?
Seems okay so far.
Good.
I don't notice any effects.
Good.
Do you? Do I seem more depressed?
No.
Okay, good. So I must be working.
A little more tired, maybe, but
I don't know if that's the root.
I think it's your root.
And it's winter time now.
Yes.
And it's cold and all that good stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
So that was November. In December, the building sold. Closed on December 11th. So that was good.
Engagement ring finally showed up?
Yeah, when did that show up? End of November?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very end of November.
That's right. Because,
Yes, and then we started the process of trying to get some refunds and some money back because of everything that was going on, and it was just very frustrating.
We got the lifetime warranties refunded to us because we're not taking them there again to get work done.
No.
So there's that. Oh, this week I started a new diet.
Yes,
I guess you could say.
That's right. Yes.
So I'm trying smoothies in the morning for breakfast.
Yeah.
Instead of 4 pieces of toast and peanut butter on it, because I'm always looking for something that's going to fill me up during the day. Because I don't stop for lunch. I just deliver the mail and go right through.
Right. Which is a bad habit, and you should take lunch.
I should, but I don't want to be there longer than I have to be. So I've been doing this toast and peanut butter thing for years.
Yes.
And it's not healthy to have all that bread.
No, it's not.
So I've started with a smoothie. Milk, yogurt, a little bit of cocoa powder, red lentils, banana, fruit, peanut butter, whey protein powder. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
And frozen fruit, you said?
Frozen fruit, frozen banana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mix it up a little bit. Today I didn't have the red lentils.
Right.
Because I was too lazy to cook them.
You're right.
But it was still good and tasty. And, a little bit of maple syrup in there for sweetener.
Oh, okay.
And it's good. It keeps me full.
And what about your energy level? How are you finding that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm always friggin' tired, so I can't tell.
Okay.
I do know that when I get back from my day, the first thing I have to do is go pee right away at the office because, oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Because it's all that liquid.
Right.
Yeah, instead of bread and peanut butter.
Yes.
It's just
liquid
in the morning. But it fills me up and it keeps me full all day. So
that's good.
That's what I wanted.
That's what you were looking for.
Yeah. So that's going pretty well. It's only been 3 days, but so far so good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm noticing in the evening you're a lot less tired. Before you would just be wiped, like drained.
Yeah?
When you come home.
And now I'm not?
And now you're not, since starting your protein shakes instead.
Well, I guess we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep it up. And I haven't been drinking coffee in the morning. So because I'm already drinking so much liquid in this shake,
Right.
I can't have coffee too. That'd be too much.
Right.
So I won't have shakes on the weekend, but I will have coffee.
Coffee is important.
Right? Yes.
It is vitally important.
So there is that. Anything else exciting happened to us this year?
So far, no. Not really.
Okay, well, how about after this message for another podcast here on the ESO network, we talk about
Future plans.
Things to come.
Things to come.
Drew Leiter here, inviting you to join Cletus Jacobs and I every week as we dive deeper into the dawn of DC. We review DC Comics, television, movies, and more. We're excited to finish the final season of Doom Patrol, return to Sweet Tooth for its second season, and check out the Netflix series Bodies. Get all your DC news on the Earth Station DCU podcast, part of the ESO network.
All right, and how was that promo? Did you enjoy that?
I really enjoyed that, and I can't wait to listen to all of the podcasts.
Haven't you been already?
Well, not for the advertised podcast. I've listened to ours, but yeah.
Oh, but now that you've heard this promo,
Yeah.
you're like, holy crap, that's an amazing podcast.
Yes, and I
But-
should go listen.
Yes, all the episodes.
Yeah, all of the episodes.
All the back catalog and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're not talking about back catalogs. We're talking about the future and things to come.
Yes.
What does 2024 hold for us?
Well, are we going to talk about sort of what we hope to accomplish in 2024?
Sure.
As well as, definite plans?
Let's do it.
Okay.
What's definite plan we have?
Well, one definite plan we have is going to come up in March.
Oh, yes, that is correct. You splurged and got us a cruise for March. I have never been on a cruise.
That's right. You haven't. And I'm spoiling you a little bit because you're starting with Disney.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Disney Dream were we on, or the
We
Wish?
are on the Disney Dream.
The Dream, yes.
Yeah.
And where are we going?
We are going, well, there's 2 stops. So we're stopping in Grand Cayman, in the Cayman Islands, of course, home of money laundering.
Ooh.
Yes. So I don't know if you want to bring money to launder while we're there, but that's where everyone goes to launder their money.
Maybe I'll just pick up some laundry. I don't want to bring my own. I want extra.
Okay.
That's not mine.
All right.
That I can use.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
And then we are also stopping at Disney's private island, which is in the Bahamas, called Castaway Cay.
Ah.
Or
Very
Key.
okay.
It's spelled C-A-Y. A lot of people call it Castaway Key, but it sounds like K to me. But
Did you know every kiss begins with K?
every kiss begins with K.
It's true. Yeah, that's what I hear anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to go on a cruise.
We're going on a cruise.
You've been on several, but I've never
have.
been on any.
So this would be my 3rd Disney cruise.
Okay.
But yes, I've also been on Carnival and Norwegian, and I do prefer Disney the best.
Yeah.
And for the reason is the rotational dining is the major one.
Right. You've told me about this.
Yeah, because we will be rotating through 3 separate dining rooms. And now that I have a U.S. phone plan, might be able to take some video and post it onto the Facebook website. Maybe do a live while we're in Fort Lauderdale, those types of things. So,
That's exciting.
yeah,
Yes. So I'm
getting Sean's reaction to cruising.
definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So that's March.
Yeah.
Isn't something happening in May?
Is it?
I'm not sure.
I think we're getting married.
Oh, right.
Right.
May 4th in Vegas.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you as well. That's
Yes.
right. That's right. Yes. So we're doing that. And then if it all works out, we're going to take our honeymoon in Hawaii.
That's the hope and the plan.
Because we're already there.
Yes.
Like, right now we're in Sioux, Canada, which is far enough away from the West Coast. So since we'll already be in Vegas, we're already close to Hawaii, so we might as well just go.
Closer than here, that's for sure.
And I get a free week off from my work, because if you get married, you get a free week off.
Which is nice.
Which is awesome.
With pay?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's it.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
So we'll take that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I have already booked my time off, so May 2nd. So I start May 2nd, and then 3rd and 4th. We'll be in Vegas. Are we going to post the link for our wedding on the Facebook page of the Soul Forge?
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah.
So people can stream it.
Yeah.
Or watch it later. Or
live
whatever.
stream it. Yeah.
Yes.
It will be live streamed.
Because that's part of the package.
Yes, sure is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So that'll be fun. That'll be good. So that's 2 different plans.
Yes.
We've got a cruise and a wedding.
Yes.
Is there anything else we got planned for next year?
I don't think so. We haven't really discussed anything other than those 2 things.
That's true. That's true. We have to decide if we're going to live here at your house, or if we're going to buy another place together, or renovate this place so it's bigger, or just deal with it the way it is. We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. There are some discussions happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're not sure.
But we're not sure yet. A lot of options.
There are.
A lot of options and a lot of information to go through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the clock is ticking on it. However, we do have to remember that the holidays are here, and it's very difficult to get things moving along during the holidays because a lot of people have checked out already.
That's right. They're all on vacation. So,
Yeah.
Do we have any plans for the summer?
Well,
Not so far, right?
not so far.
No.
No. What about you? Are you excited for your first cruising experience?
I'm excited for my first cruising experience.
Are you?
I is. Yeah,
Good.
definitely.
And are you excited for your second marriage experience?
Yes. I think this one will be a lot better and more successful than the first one.
What makes you think that?
It's just a feeling.
Yeah?
Like with you, as opposed to her, this feels more real.
Okay.
And I'm more comfortable.
Okay.
And we can talk about everything.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just good.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And I feel the love.
You feel the love.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. And now that all of our listeners have puked all over themselves, let's see. I don't know when this episode is actually coming out. As we're recording this, it's December 20th, Wednesday night. And normally these would come out Thursday morning automatically. But I'm not going to go edit this now. So maybe I'll edit it tomorrow and it'll come out Friday. I don't know. But the last few months since my new route started, everything's all over the place.
Absolutely.
So it'll be out sometime in the next couple days. And that's the year in review and what we're looking forward to.
What do you think the future of the podcast is?
Well, I know that the next episode, I'm going to talk about my 10 years of podcasting, because I first started podcasting January of 2014. So
Wow.
this January coming is my 10-year anniversary. So I'm going to call the next episode either Decade of Desperation or Decade of Decadence or something like that.
Okay.
And talk about everything I've learned about podcasting in 10 years.
Excellent.
And maybe all the changes in my life since I started.
And what do you think is the future of this podcast? Do you think you'll give it up after 10 years?
That's a good question. I have run out of a lot of ideas, but since you've come on board as a de facto co-host, it's given me some new life. It's just, I'm so tired from work that I can't do it every week.
Yeah.
So
So maybe you'll move to a bi-weekly schedule instead.
or just randomly like it has been the last little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Because I've still got my 2 other podcasts with Paul and Dan. And I'm sure all of our listeners are listening to...
Of course.
The Epsilon 3 podcast, where we review Babylon 5. And the Cosmic Pizza podcast, where we talk about who knows what.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
All very various topics and
Yes.
interesting stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Do you think you'll start a travel podcast?
A travel podcast. I don't know about that. We can certainly talk about travel on this podcast.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Because this is kind of an anything goes podcast.
Absolutely, yes. And I do hope to bring our listeners with us, on the Disney Dream, seeing all the various things that we're going to do, and with us in Vegas and possibly Hawaii for our honeymoon.
And if that works out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
So those are the definite plans. What are hopes for next year? I hope for travel.
Health, wealth, happiness, and love.
And how long did you spend rehearsing that one?
I just made it up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds good though, right?
It does.
Health, wealth, happiness, and love.
Yes,
What more
definitely.
what more do you need?
Yeah,
Nothing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It'd certainly be nice to win the monies.
Oh, that would be nice.
That would be nice, but that's neither here nor there. Mm-hmm. We already won the love lottery.
No.
Oh. Right? Yes, I know.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, is that it?
That's it for me, unless you have anything else.
No, I think that's pretty much it for me too.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks for being a lovely co-host as always.
Thank you for having me.
Always. I'll have you anytime. And on that note, dear listeners, if you're still listening, that is, don't forget to share the link of the podcast with all your friends and family on Facebook and Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. Leave a 5-star review in the podcatcher of your choice. Share and do all the good things.
Yeah.
And have a great Merry Holidays.
So we're going to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, however you celebrate.
Yes, and if you don't celebrate, well, hope you have a great day. Yeah, so that's it. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, what does Warren always say?
Let's see. It would be...
Knowledge without experience is just information?
That's right. Knowledge without experience is just information.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Soul Forge podcast. Your support is greatly appreciated, and we hope you'll tune in again next time. Remember that you can visit soulforgepodcast.com for all of our social media links, and don't forget to share the show with everyone you know. The Soul Forge podcast is your best source for living your best life.
Think about it.
This has been a broadcast of the ESO Network. Be part of the crew and help support our shows by donating to our ESO Patreon or by shopping at the TeePublic store, which can all be found at www.esonetwork.com. The ESO Network, your station for all things geek.